it's Yamina again. I hope everyone is doing well. Today I am doing a tag video that I was introduced to by Chanel Got Sense, and she actually did her video in March of this year, and the video was actually created by Ilythia Marie, and she actually uploaded that video with 25 questions in May 2021. So it turns out that this tag has been around for a while, but I didn't hear about it until Chanel uploaded her video, and I told her I would do this video because I like the questions. So there are 25 questions. I am going to begin, and there we go. Okay, and I will link the video for Ilythia and Chanel at the end of uploading my video and everything. So the first question is, how many fragrances do you have? And I have 36 full and travel sizes, and then I have 15 sample sizes. I decided to count those separately, just little samples, because I thought it would be a little funny. But yeah, 36 full and travel sizes, and some of those are repurchases of travel sizes in the full size. Favorite fragrance family, mine are florals and fruity florals. How many sprays? I do 4 to 10 sprays. Where do you spray? I spray in my décolletage, I think it's called. I spray on my wrists and I spray on my hip. That's before I fully dress. After I dress, I'll spray a few more times on the top of my clothing and sometimes on my wrist again. But yeah, between 4 to 10 sprays in general. Favorite perfume of all time? I would have to say that would be Mac's Candy Yum Yum Perfume. That's my favorite one, and this is it right here. So yeah, that's one of my favorites. I love the color of the bottle as well. Least favorite perfume of all time, that would be Gorgeous by Michael Kors. I received a sample of that from a sample pack that I ordered one time, and from the name I thought it was going to smell beautiful. I didn't have any idea what the notes were, and I found out very quickly I did not like the notes. The top thing I could smell in it was tobacco, and I really don't like tobacco in anything, so that was a no-go. How do you store them? It's the 7th question. So I store them behind me. I store my brand new ones unopened in my vanity, underneath my vanity, sorry, in a basket that's covered so they don't get any sunlight. These ones behind me don't get sunlight. There's ones on this side and ones on that side. And then I have 5 in my closet. They're just sitting up in the dark, and I use those as well. And then, why did you get into perfume? So before 2017, which is when I really got into makeup, I was actually convinced that I was allergic to perfumes, except I was good with, I'm from New York City, and there were people from usually Jamaica who would sell perfumed oils on the street corners around Manhattan. I don't know if they did it around Queens, but yeah, around Manhattan you could find vendors from Jamaica or other Caribbean islands who would sell perfumed oil, and I could use those. So I actually bought some of those from a Jamaican family in one of our local malls here, not in New York City. It was in one of our local malls a few years ago during the holiday season. They were just randomly in one of the kiosks between stores in the mall, and I found a few scented oils that I really enjoyed, and I purchased those from them. And then I was like, okay, I can deal with these. And then I started to get into makeup in 2017 when Fenty Beauty came out, and I started being introduced to perfumes in person in Sephora, and I started getting acquainted with the perfumes in Ulta. We had a Ulta before Sephora, but I actually did not shop at Ulta too often. So I only started purchasing perfumes from Ulta after I started purchasing perfumes from Sephora. And that's how I got into perfumes. Once I realized I wasn't allergic to everything that I smelled, I was like, oh, okay, I could wear some perfume. So yeah, as long as it doesn't have notes in it that I don't like, then I could wear it. And that's how I really got into perfume. So that's that. Okay, so, okay. So question question 9, right? Okay, thought I skipped something. Okay, so what is the main reason you declutter perfumes? And I would say the main reason is because I either find out it makes me I'm allergic to it, or it's the wrong kind of sweet, or it's powdery or spicy. I only have one perfume that I consider spicy in my collection, and one perfume that I consider kind of powdery in my collection. But I actually like those two, and I wear them. I can wear them, and I just have to know how to wear them. So depending on the season, how much clothing I'm wearing, if I put it under the clothing or not. So yeah, so if it gives me allergies, or if it's too powdery or too spicy, is when I usually declutter it. And then, which perfumes have you totally used up? I would say none. I am low, like 5 of my perfumes currently I am low on, but I still haven't finished them. So yeah, I haven't finished any perfumes yet, and not even a travel spray. Yeah, okay. So, favorite perfume YouTube channels to watch. So this is question number 11. So the first YouTube channel I ever watched that was a perfume channel was from my Instagram friend Marzia. She posted the first perfume videos I ever watched. She actually doesn't post anymore. She's just on Instagram, and I loved her posts. She hasn't been posted on her channel. So then the other channels that I like, I actually follow quite a few perfume channels, but the ones that pop to the top of my head are The Scented by Yana, Mae Beauty, who's actually a makeup channel, but she has gotten into perfumes recently, and she's been posting like different perfume themed videos on Sundays typically, and I end up watching them. I love her channel for makeup, but I love that she's talking about perfume now too. And then Chanel Got Scent. I recently started following her channel sometime this year. And Ilythia Marie, I also started following sometime this year. I found them at different times, but then Chanel mentioned Ilythia, and I was like, oh, okay, she knows about her. But yeah, so I started following both channels this year just by chance. And then Maisie Fragrances, she was one of my favorite channels. I have been following her on Instagram lately. I feel like she hasn't posted a YouTube video in about a year, maybe more. But I really, really loved her channel as well. And then Tyerra Brown, and then Whitt Babe. So those are the main beauty channels that I really like, get excited when they post something new. All of the ladies that I've just mentioned, like a lot of the ladies that I just mentioned actually wear perfumes that I don't know anything about, and they introduce things to me that I would never think about, know about, be aware existed. So I like a lot of them for that reason, but I also like them because some of the ladies actually do wear scents in common that I enjoy, so I like that as well. So seeing the similarities, but also seeing the differences, and hearing about things I would never really hear about or pay attention to if they hadn't brought it to my attention. So those are the channels. I will make sure I list them in the description box and try to link their channels. And then question 12 is very first perfume you ever bought because of a YouTuber, and I would say none, because I don't buy perfumes based on, I don't buy perfumes based on recommendations from others unless I've actually already been interested in that perfume myself. But yeah, there have been none, because generally I'm buying it because I want to, or that's it really. So yeah, and no shade, just I haven't bought a perfume because of that, especially because it's such a personal experience. I love to hear the way people describe scents and everything, but it's not going to do it justice unless I like really get into like, okay, yes, I could try that scent, is kind of my preference, or no, I shouldn't try that scent. So yeah. So question 13 is, what is your goal for your perfume collection? My main goal is to basically finish my bottles. I am not precious about them, so I spray as much as I need to, but I also don't overspray, because typically or generally when I get back into more social situations, it appears that a lot of people where I live have have sensitivities to scents, so I have to be aware of that. So I actually spray as minimally as possible now because I don't want anyone to complain about me, but also I don't want to activate anyone's scent allergies. So yeah, I try to be conscious about that and not be a problem in that area. But yeah, I just want to finish more of my perfumes because yeah, it's taken forever to finish even the 5 that I'm low on. So what's the most expensive perfume you ever bought? And I'm going to say it's these two. And I was actually able to get both of these on with discounts. I think they were about 20% off each of them. But I think they are still the most expensive ones I've bought even with a discount. So it's Marc Jacobs Perfect and my Burberry Blush EDP. Oh, no, it's an Eau de Perfume. So both of them are. So those two. And then, let's see. Okay. 15 best blind buy in recent memory, and I would say that would be the Kayali Eden Juicy Apple. Now, this scent, I knew for a fact that I wanted to try it because I love the color of the bottle. This is the first purchase I've ever made from this brand, and I watched video after video of different YouTubers reviewing it, and I was like, I was already convinced that I wanted to try it, and I was glad that they ended up putting out a travel size right away, and I bought that travel size in a kit, so it had a matte liquid lipstick with it as well, which is the color that I like. It was red. So yeah, so it was a good purchase and I really love it. It reminds me of one of my other favorite scents that I won't be talking about today. So then, your partner's favorite scent on you. I am single, so I'm gonna just tell a story though, which I thought was slightly funny. So a few weeks ago, maybe it was a few months ago at work, I wear perfume basically every day, especially at work. And I opened our fridge and I smelled something really bad in our work fridge. And I was like gagging. I was just like, what is that? I need to get that thing out. I need to throw it away. I was gagging so badly after I found what it was and I was looking at it. I was like, I couldn't cope. Thankfully, one of my coworkers was nearby and she saw what I was talking about. She pulled it out of the fridge. I was like, can you please take that? Can you please throw it away? Whatever, whatever. I was gagging so bad I could barely speak. So she threw it away for me. And later on, I asked her, I said, you couldn't smell that? And she was like, no, I would just smell your perfume. And I was like, oh, I started laughing. But even though she said all she could smell was my perfume, I didn't actually know if she liked it or not. But I think it's okay. But yeah, so I'm single, so never been a question. Okay, so 17, if you had a signature scent, weird question, but no, I do not. I rotate through all of my perfumes. I kind of wanted to have one, but yeah, I don't. I rotate through all of my perfumes. I do have favorites amongst my perfumes, but I don't have a signature scent. The 18th question is dupe houses, yes or no? I would say no. I know nothing about dupe houses. I just basically find out about perfumes, I guess the word is organically. So when it's a brand new release on Sephora or a brand new release on Ulta or something, that's the way I typically find out about perfumes. And if I listen to YouTubers who speak about perfumes, and I can barely keep track of the different houses that perfumes come from. So yeah, I don't even know which ones are dupe houses necessarily. I don't know if any of the channels I watch feature any in particular, but yeah. So I would say no, they don't interest me. I rather get the scent that I'm most interested in, that I see advertised, that draws my attention, that has scents notes that I like, and then I pay attention to that. But if it's saying it's going to smell like this or that or another, like, I don't really pay attention to that. How often do you wear perfume? I would say every day, even on my lounge days when I stay home all day and just chill out and don't get dressed up or get dressed at all. The only time I don't wear perfume is when I'm sick. Oh my goodness, I didn't know my earring was messed up. Anyway, okay, I don't wear it when I'm sick, and randomly there's some lounge days that I don't put on any perfume, but generally I wear perfume every day, no matter if I'm staying at home all day, which is what I do most of the time unless I'm at work. So Question 20 is last perfume you let go of and why? And that would be the Versace Bright Crystal. I actually gave that away in May 2021. And the reason is because even though it's a pleasant scent, it's very light and airy, and I just lost interest in wearing it. I just wasn't excited about wearing it anymore. I thought the bottle was cute. I gave it away to somebody. And also, I would say I've had a lot of scent samples, like mini vials of scents samples. I've given away all of those, the ones that I didn't like. Like I said, I have 15 currently. Those ones I enjoy, and I'm just keeping them so that I can keep saying, okay, yes, I do like the scent, or no, I don't really like that scent. I'll never buy the full size. But yeah, the ones that I really didn't like, little sample sizes of, I would give those away as well. So those were declutters as well. But yeah, Versace Bright Crystal was a fuller size bottle, and I gave it away in May 2021. Question 22. Perfume everyone else seems to like that you don't. I would say they are both YSL scents. One is Black Opium, the original. I don't like any of the flankers as well. Like, I've tried a few of them, and then just the descriptions of some of them are just not for me. But because I don't like the original, I won't really try the flankers. And then the YSL Libre Eau de Perfume, I don't like that one as well. They both smell good. Both of the scents smell good. They don't smell good on me, and they actually both made me feel sick. So that's the reason why I don't like both of those. They actually did, like, make me feel sick physically, and, like, yeah, I didn't feel good. Question 23, favorite thing about perfume in general. I like the act of spraying it, even though I don't spray a lot. 24, are you a blind buyer or a try before you buy? And I do both. I buy from Sephora often, and from Ulta particularly, so I try to get samples in any way possible, whether they're free or buy the $25 sample kits. I will do that over just blind buying something. The only time I do blind buy things is when there's a travel size of it and I'm really, really interested in the scent. I'll blind buy it. I typically do not blind buy anything that's a large bottle. The only thing that I kind of blind bought was Marc Jacobs Perfect, and I would say it was not a full blind buy because I was able to get a paper sample of it in an Ulta catalog a while ago, and I bought it because of the paper sample scent, but that's the closest to a large size blind buy that I ever bought. Most of them are travel sizes, and a lot of them have turned out well. And then the last question, yay. If you created your own perfume, what would it smell like, or what would the notes have? I would just say cherry, sunshine, and lavender. That's it. I don't know what else to add to that. But that is the end of this video. I hope if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. I will link Ilythia's and Chanel's videos so that you can see the original creator's video, and then the person who inspired me to make my video as well. And that's it. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you have a good week, and I will talk to you later. Bye.